This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the Force for good, of course. Our Skywalker, that's my title. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Buster Rhymes. Going in like Qui-Gon Jinn for the win, I could flow in quadruple time. And at the Canadian border, every time I went on tour, I'd be like, this is not the undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls, literally, even master the viola. I could read all of War and Peace in 10 minutes, entirely in Russian just to say that I did it. I could even catch a golden snitch playing Quidditch.
Wait, wrong movie, innit?
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is neato, and always let me cut the line at El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, bet I'd get all the ladies. I would mac it more than Dumbledore or Leo Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi, that would be hella awesome. Singing do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. And if you don't believe it, you will fail every time.
It's a trap! It's a trap! Hey! 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 It's a trap!
Not a chance in hell.
I woke up, glitter and cheese coming out of the TV screen. Part of me is turning kind of red. I take it.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey everybody, how's it going today? Yeah, let's talk some Star Wars. I'm gonna get a get chat up quick. Yeah, as far as new canon, when it comes to things about Obi Wan, Ezra, stuff like that. So here's the deal. As this actor, look up his name real quick. I want to make sure that I give. Let's see, name Rahul Kohli. I hope I didn't butcher his name. Tweeted out and he said, "I've gotten into that Lothal orphan, force sensitive, trained by Kanan Jarrus kind of shape for no particular reason," and it just set the world of flame. The Star Wars world is just up. Like, yeah, this is our guy. This guy's got to be Ezra Bridger, and he's got to be playing him. And people are thinking, this this season of Mandalorian, which I don't buy, but I could see him being in there eventually. And apparently, it sounds like he's just trolling us, but trolling us in a way kind of like the way Rosario Dawson used to talk about the Ahsoka role. So maybe him putting this out there, and then the fans get really attached to him playing the role, and maybe that'll earn him the role. Real quick, somebody did some artwork showing this guy as Ezra. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up on stream real quick. I'm gonna be experimenting with a couple things too. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Uh, Now look at that. So this Rahul guy, he's on iZombie. Apparently, he's kind of really good actor. It sounds like, and it sounds like he really wants this role. Like he would love to play Ezra Bridger. So I like the look of it. I mean, if this is the guy, God bless. And the thing is, I want to see actors that really want to play the role. I don't want to. I never want to see a Ben Affleck as Batman type situation in Star Wars, where they hire a really great actor or assume great actor for a role just because they're a great actor and not taking in consideration uh, whether or not they like that character. I mean, I think that that's such an really important thing to take into consideration. Um, but yeah, if this is the guy, if this guy right here could be our Ezra Bridger. But it sounds like he is trolling us, and if nothing else, this is his attempt uh, to audition for the role, I guess. What else did he put in here? So since then, uh, so he this is funny. So after everybody started like taking his tweet, oh excuse me, seriously, he said, "Oh fuck, I was just goofing around. Where the fuck is my publicist? Please take over my social accounts." So I think either A, he did this on purpose and he was looking for this reaction. B, he is cast as Ezra Bridger, in which case he realized, oh crap, I was kind of throwing something out there to see if anybody would catch it, and they caught it. Now Disney's gonna be mad at me, and that would be kind of cool. So the role man, the only role I could see Ezra playing in the Mandalorian is if he is the Jedi. Yeah, he's from Rebels. If he's the Jedi that Baby Yoda ends up going to, I'm telling you, Rebels is a great show. Rebels, it's probably one of the most, it's probably the best overall consistent storyline of any Star Wars. Really, I mean, you could tell it's planned from point A to point Z. And it tells one cohesive story. It focuses mostly on what is it, five of them, 5 or 6 basic outcasts or whatever that become a family. You have Hera Syndulla or General Syndulla from Rogue One. They actually say her name in Rogue One. Um, During one of the scenes, over the loudspeaker, they say General Syndulla, and she was also in there during the Battle of Endor, and her ship, the Ghost, was in Rise of Skywalker. We have Kanan Jarrus, who was a Jedi Padawan, watched his master get killed in during Order 66, and then kind of tried to give up his life as a Jedi until things happened where he could no longer hide anymore. You have Ezra Bridger, becomes the Padawan of Kanan. You have Sabine Wren, who is a Mandalorian and who probably will end up showing up on the Mandalorian at some point. She's a graffiti artist, has colorful hair, kind of a mostly serious character, but she's definitely she's like the big sister who tries to take care of the family eventually. Um, we have Zeb, who's oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name of the species, but it's the uh, what if Baby Yoda's not dying? Zeb is the same species as the Cal Cestus's. I think that's how you say his name. The main character from Jedi Fallen Order. His master is the same species as Zeb. You know what? I need to look. It's gonna bother me. Zeb's species. Zeb is a Lasat. Okay. Yep, that's right. Thank you, Carl. You're the real MVP today. So what do we have? 5 and Chopper. Am I missing anybody? Hera, Kanan, Ezra, Sabine, Zeb, and then Chopper. Chopper is the droid, which there's a droid every single iteration of Star Wars. There has to be some droid that's kind of the main. No, I don't know. They're just there. You gotta have a droid in every Star Wars story. So I think the main thing to say about this casting is I don't think it's legit. I don't think that we have a new Ezra cast yet, but I think this guy, Rahul, I think he wants it, and if he's that uh, enthusiastic about it, man, Disney, get on it. Come on, Filoni, if you're the one putting together this Filoniverse, give him a call, get him in, let him play. Let him play around with Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka, and this would be awesome. The other thing I really wanted to talk about was the Obi Wan series. It's getting closer and closer to them starting to film it. I think they're going to start filming early next year, and we still don't know exactly what it's going to be about. I don't think we know the exact time period. I think that they're still working on the details of what they want it to be about. And I've said before, I want it to be a little bit darker. I want to see him struggling, suffering, going from where he is on the left side. If you look over here, to where he is on the right. This wise old sage. I want to see that, and I don't think he's in a good place when the series starts, and I think he'll be in a good place when it ends. I think he's going to be the Obi-Wan we know. But for how much guilt, how much blame should Obi-Wan take for Anakin falling to the dark side? I think that's a pretty legitimate question, and I think that he's gonna put a lot of the blame on himself. I mean, I think any master of any Padawan or eventual Jedi Knight that goes to the dark side is gonna have some feelings of guilt. I'm assuming that Yoda probably felt a little guilty about Dooku falling to the dark side. I think that's pretty much standard. How much you let that guilt take you to the dark side yourself, I think is a really important question, and I think most of the Jedi Masters are able to come back from that. But I think Obi-Wan, I'd like to see him go a little bit farther than what other Jedi Masters have probably done. I would love to see a recreation, frame by frame, of the Obi-Wan and Maul duel. I don't want it to contradict at all, but that would be awesome. The problem is, I don't think there's going to be enough time in the Obi-Wan series for them to set up. They could set it up, so they'd have to set it up from Obi-Wan's point of view, and it would have to be him feeling the presence of Maul. And there would have to be something earlier on in the series that where he thinks back to Maul. He knows that Maul's alive at this point, of course, and he's thinking about Maul. He's thinking about Satine. Maybe they do a recreation of Satine's death, and that would be another opportunity to show Maul in some kind of flashback. But if they do some stuff where they show Obi-Wan thinking about Satine, then eventually when they have him, maybe even like almost up to that point or getting really close to that point, he has a hatred towards Maul. But like right before that, showing him coming to peace with it and letting the Force guide him and letting go of that hate, and then that's when the fight with Maul happens. Like maybe it's something where if that fight happened 2 days before, then it could have turned out totally different and actually turned Obi-Wan to the dark side. But he found something. Something happened where he was able to uh, become one with the Force and truly be a legitimate Jedi, or maybe the most Jedi of all time. Oh, but another thing I wanted to talk about. So, the channel, and I'm gonna put up an actual video on this. So I've been struggling with this, trying to figure out what to do with the gaming part of it, because what I want to play is really dependent on what my audience is and what I'm feeling like playing, like a combination of that. So I'm no longer gonna put on there that I'm playing Smite or I'm playing uh, Battlefront 2, or I'm gonna actually start playing around with DC Universe. I'm not gonna put on there, hey, I'm playing this specific thing today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up something where I just put I'm gonna be gaming, and whatever it is, whatever I call that iteration of my time. Uh, we'll see, and then I'll keep it open. Like if I have a few people in my chat that all want to see me play Battlefront 2, and if I'm not uh, playing with somebody else on one of the other games, then I'll finish the game that I'm on in that game, and I'll switch over to Battlefront 2, or vice versa, or whatever it is. Um, so I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. My schedule is gonna be really funky, I think. I don't even know what my schedule is for next week, so I'm not even sure when I'm going to be doing these Order 77 videos, but they're going to be a lot more consistent. I mean, that's what I'm going to have to build up. I'm going to have to do these things consistently, and you guys are going to have to basically let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'm going to need you guys to drive the conversation because I can't do it without you. Like without topics, without you guys chiming in chat, there's really not a whole lot for me to talk about. So I'm gonna really rely on you guys. But I think that's all I got for this one right now. I think I'm gonna get on and game. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play yet. Either gonna play Smite or probably DC Universe, or maybe I'll get on some Battlefront. Well, we will see. But whatever it is what it is. So everybody have a great day. Peace out. May the Force be with you. I'm out.